the speed of the hiring process. And that's a good point, actually. Let's focus. Let me tell you a few things about this. If you think about the speed of the hiring process, it is usually connected to a lot of topics. The availability of talents, of course, the availability of internal stakeholders, how to manage properly the manage the hiring managers, and in many ways also how to identify the right candidate. You know it. You have one top candidate, then you have one that is just there as a replacement, as a second choice if the top one leaves, and then you have one filler candidate, so to speak. And very often you have a hiring manager that, even if you have 3 or 4 top candidates, maybe have lost one, still think that they are waiting for the one big piece, right? So I think that we have several things here. One is, of course, the recruitment process itself, the availability of tools. And I would say in many ways it has something to do with the how you manage the internal stakeholders, right? So because think about it, you could do a algorithm that matches candidates to managers. So you would rank maybe some candidates differently if you know that there is a high match in character, right? And suddenly you have a total different way of perceiving it, because you don't only hire a person because of their proficiency and all the other matrices, but you're also interested in understanding about your social dynamics, and you really want to understand how the people work. So I would say that the speed of the hiring process is part technical, but most of all, it's about understanding I call it the recruitment chain, the process from the beginning to the end, and see what are the bottlenecks in there. And of course, the easiest thing is to take the data that exists from the process and use it to analyze each step, and then of course see what blocks it the most. And in my humble opinion, it's get it the position out there, align with the hiring manager, and then of course getting all the procedure done. And many candidates of course have a long cancellation period, so that's the next piece. So very often maybe the demand is not there early enough. You don't have, for example, model. Think about when you do a kind of model where you predict that there is a high likelihood that you lose candidates in a certain segment. You can start filling up your talent pipeline with passive measures. For example, that you know that in certain areas you need to attend more conferences, or you need to start the urgencies with regard to understanding better where to start a bigger employee referral program. So this would be things that many people don't have the first thing in mind. Many people just think about how can we just get quicker to the candidates.